So in this video, I wanted to show some perhaps little known features. You can actually do a raw data ILS if you go to this one, final ILS, and then if you turn off the autopilot, I will make another button for that later. You're not supposed to turn off like this, but you can fly it manually with the accelerometer. You can also zoom in and then make the display a bit bigger like that. And as you can see, if you tilt the display, then you can fly it manually. And the reference, the center point reference, that is when you turn off the autopilot. So when you turn off the autopilot, that will be the reference. So this will be the middle, and if I don't move it to the right, it will go to the right. And if I move it to the left, it will go to the left. But if you, let me just put the autopilot back on. If you have it on an angle like that, and if you then, it's a bit hard to do like that. Okay, so if you have it on an angle, and if you then switch off the autopilot, that will be the reference. So if you then keep it in the middle, it looks like it's not centered. So always make sure that you keep it straight and level, and then you turn off the autopilot. You can turn off the flight directors and bird on, like so. Zoom in again, and there you go. Now, initially when I made this, I thought it might be just a bit of a gimmick, not really useful. But actually, although the movement of the display, of course, is not the same as a side stick, it is actually good for practicing like where you should look, and so to practice your instrument scan. So that's pretty good. And you can also, if you turn off the flight director with the bird on, you have the flight path vector, and I don't recommend you ever use that actually to fly the aircraft like that, because it's quite difficult. But anyway, it's good to see actually how that works. You can sort of practice with that here. Okay. The other thing is that if you press, let me just go back to the same situation, or maybe something like this. If you press 3 fingers on the screen like that, it will go into ND touch mode, and then you can reposition the aircraft by dragging on the ND like that. And also when you are in ND touch mode, if you change the heading, it will just jump to the new heading. So that's how you can reposition the aircraft also. And if you press 3 fingers again, then it will turn that feature off. So my app is free, but if you want to support me, then please buy my book, Practical Descent Energy Management. It's available on Amazon, and I have a few more books on there also. There's a lot of pictures and examples of how to manage the descent and approach. The book is also available on ebook format for Kindle, and this is also very useful if you don't want to have the physical book, and you can create bookmarks and all that. Very handy. So thank you for supporting me, and see you next time.